Good morning, everybody. Today, I will deal with the topic surveying as a part of basic civil and mechanical engineering subject. Part A is basics of civil engineering. Myself is G. Nagesh Kumar, Senior Assistant Professor, Civil Engineering Department, G. Pullardi Engineering College. As per the syllabus, course outcome is CO2, understanding the basics of surveying. It covers the Unit 2, surveying, objectives of surveying, horizontal measurement, angular measurement, introduction to bearings, leveling instruments used for leveling, simple problems on leveling and bearings, contour mapping. The textbooks and reference books are given as Palaniswamy, Basic Civil Engineering, Tata McGraw Publications, and Satish Gopi, Basic Civil Engineering, Pearson Education, New Delhi, and S.K. Duggal, Surveying Volume 1 and 2, Tata McGraw Publications. Will be followed. That Unit 2 covers the first topic is surveying definitions in surveying, basic definition. The basic definition of surveying is the art of determining the relative position of points on, above, or beneath the surface of the earth, or establishing such points by taking linear and angular measurements. Generally, surveying is considered as a process of determining position of points on horizontal plane. In more general sense, however, surveying can be regarded as that discipline which encompasses all methods for gathering and processing information about the physical earth and the environment. Next is the concept of surveying. The concept of surveying is, basic concept of surveying is to collect the data about points on the surface of the earth. From that one, you can prepare the plans and maps. And from the maps and data, we can calculate the areas and volumes of the earthworks, etc. and transfer the points from the plans onto the ground for the execution of the works. Surveying is essential in all civil engineering activities, including the construction of buildings, bridges, roads and railways, pipelines, dams, ports and harbors, etc. Engineering projects cannot commence without survey data. That is planning, execution of engineering projects. Both are dependent on the survey. Our next topic is objectives of surveying. This is the first topic as per the syllabus mentioned. The main objective of surveying is to prepare a detailed plans and sections are mapped with the help of a field measurements. Surveying may be done to prepare the following maps. That is a topographical map, cadastral map, military map, contour map and geological map, archaeological map and engineering map, and also setting out works. Now we will discuss in brief about each of one in detail in the next slides. Topographical map. First we will consider the topographical map. The topographical map shows the location of the hills, rivers, etc. All the things will be included in the topographical maps. Cadastral map. A city plan may be mentioned as a cadastral map which shows the roads, alignment of roads, railway lines, canals, etc. which are passing through the city. Military map. The military map generally shows the strategic points where the outposts are located, tower junctions, and how the localities are located, and roads, connecting roads are provided between the connecting points completely. Contour map. Next type of map is contour map. Shows the only elevations of the points. Ground elevations are noted with the contour map. And this one shows the 570. That is a peak point. From here, the value is decreasing. That means the slope is downwards. And at here, you can see 1030 feet. Most probably, this is decreasing. At here, valley is there. You can observe that one. Valleys and hills can be located in the contour map. Next is a geological map. So, geological map shows the mineral wealth of the earth can be found, and also the formation of the rocks can also be marked in the geological map of India. For example, geological map of India, sedimentary rocks, yellow color shows the sedimentary rocks, sedimentary formations are there, and next igneous rocks, green one shows the igneous rocks, igneous rock formation is there, and metamorphic rocks is shown with a brown color. You can observe that one. The formations are clearly mentioned right here. Next one is geological map, continuation of it, and it will also includes the locations of the various locations. Reef will be there, and red marble is located in detail. That is, overall, earlier map is overall, and in detail of a specific location is marked right here. The archaeological map shows the places of releases where older history is happened. For example, at here I have taken a Hampi, archaeological map of Hampi, which will shows the where the temples are present, and where the monuments are present, and where mahals, different mahals. Example, Lotus Mahal is that here, Lotus Mahal, and temples are mustard. Ganesh is given at here, Ganesh temple is there. Like that, temples etc. will be which are constructed by the earlier people is shown in the archaeological maps. Next one is district map, for example, for the purpose of engineering map. So how the land is divided in a district by so many socially the land is divided. This is Kurnool map, Kurnool district map is given. Latest map, this is one. So it is bounded by Karnataka state on one side, Telangana on the north side, and on the east side Nandyal is there, on the south Anantapur district is there, and it consists of so many places, that Adoni, Kosigi, and Emmiganur, Gudur, and Orvakal, Veldurthi. Like that, mandals has been divided with a, shown with a different color. Next, engineering map also consists of the formation of the roads inside of a city, and also railway lines, whatever maybe bridges etc. All engineering structures are marked in the engineering maps. So these are important for us. Next, last one is setting out works. Steps of setting out of a building has been given at here. So first, for marking on the ground, whatever may be the plan prepared by the engineer will be marked on the ground by using the following procedure. That is, each and every corner is marked with a pegs, etc. Next topic is basics of surveying. That is the division of surveying. Surveying is mainly divided into plain surveying and geodetic surveying. In plain surveying is the type of surveying in which the spheroidal shape of the earth is neglected and the shape of the earth is considered as plane. This is because plain surveying is carried out over a small area. All of us know that the earth shape is spheroidal, but its shape is for a smaller area, it will be considered as a plain area. That's why plain surveying is carried out. And in case of a geodetic surveying, we know that the shape of the earth is spheroidal, hence the surface is curved. In geodetic surveying, the curvature of earth is taken into consideration when the survey is conducting over a large area and a high degree of precision is required. Then geodetic surveying is performed. Geodetic surveying is conducted by the Survey of India department, and it is carried out over an area exceeding 250 square kilometers. The differences between plain and geodetic surveying, we can consider that the earth surface is considered as plain surveying, plain surface. In case of geodetic surveying, the earth surface is considered as curved surface. In case of plain surveying, the curvature of earth is ignored. That is, we are assuming it as a two-dimensional. In case of a geodetic surveying, the curvature of the earth is taken into account. And in case of plain surveying, the survey accuracy is low, whereas in geodetic surveying, survey accuracy is high. Lines joining in the two stations is considered to be a straight line in case of plane surveying, and the line joining the any station is considered as spherical. So the triangle formed by the any three points is considered as plane. Uh, in case of geodetic surveying, the triangle formed by the 3 points is considered as spherical. And in plane surveying is carried out for a smaller area of less than 250 square kilometers, whereas geodetic surveying is carried out over an area of greater than 250 square kilometers. And plane surveying uses normal instruments like chain, measuring tape, theodolite, etc. In case of geodetic surveying, uses more precise instruments and modern technology like GPS will be used. The next is classification of surveys. Surveys may be classified in 4 different ways. They are discussed as under. Classification, first step is classification based on object of survey. That is for which purpose you are doing the survey. That is a geological survey. Second one is archaeological survey, mine survey, and military survey. 4 varieties. Next, in case of a classification is based on methods employed. So which method you are following? That is the principle you are following. The first one is triangulation surveying. In this method of surveying, the selected survey stations are connected with survey lines in such a way resulting in the formation of a network of triangles. And in case of a latter case, traverse surveying. In this method, the surveying the whole area of field is divided into connected traverses. A traverse is a geometrical figure consisting of more than 3 sides. And third variety of classification is based on the instruments used. So for conducting surveying, so many instruments are required, and starting with the old methodology, that is chain surveying and compass surveying, plane table surveying, theodolite surveying, leveling, tachometric surveying, EDM survey, photogrammetry or aerial survey, remote sensing, and total station survey. The latest one is GPS survey and DGPS survey. Next classification is based on the nature of the field of survey. That is marine surveying or hydrographic surveying. So where you are doing the surveying, that is marine surveying, or when we are surveying about the water bodies, then will comes the hydrographic surveying. Astronomical surveying, study of the stars, etc. And this one. Next, last one is land surveying, can be further subdivided into the following classes. Surveying over the land area. Topographical surveying, cadastral surveying, city surveying, and engineering surveying are the subclassification of land surveying. Next, coming to the principles of basic principles of surveying, is the following. The 2 principles of surveying are important in this respect. The first principle is to work from whole to the part. The main principle of surveying is working from whole to the part. To satisfy this rule, sufficient number of primary control points are established with higher precision in and around the area to be surveyed. For establishing these points, more precise instruments are used. Minor control points are then established by less precise methods, and the details can be located using these minor control points by running traverses. The main purpose of this principle is to control the accumulation of errors and to localize the errors within the framework of control points. Otherwise, if followed a reverse procedure, working from part to whole, the errors would expand to greater magnitudes, and a stage will comes, these errors will become uncontrollable. That is the first principle. And second principle is to locate a new station by at least 2 measurements, either linear or angular measurements from fixed reference points. According to the second principle, the new station should always be fixed by at least 2 measurements from fixed reference points. Linear measurements refers to the horizontal distance measured by chain or tape. Angular measurements refers to the magnetic bearing or horizontal angle taken by a prismatic compass or theodolite. In this figure, you can see that let A and B are the two reference points. Any other point C can be located by one of the following methods. The first figure shows by taking two linear measurements from A and B, the two arcs can be intersected and C point can be located. You can see the distance AB can be measured accurately, and the relative positions of the points can then be plotted on the sheet to some scale. First method already explained, that taking linear measurements from A and B for C. Second one is taking the linear measurements of perpendicular from D. See the second figure. So AB linear measurement is taken from D point, a perpendicular is measured to C point to locate the C point. In the third case, when coming to the third case, AB distance is measured, linear measurement, and from B, angular measurement is taken to C. By taking θ1, we can able to plot the C by taking D1 also, distance also. One linear measurement and one angular measurement is taken. In the fourth case, both the angular measurements are taken, θ1 and θ2 is measured to C with reference to A and B, and C is plotted. In the last case, with reference to B, angular measurement is taken, and with reference to A, linear measurement is taken. With those values, C can be plotted very easily. Next is basic stages of survey operation. Survey operations involve the following: planning the survey work. First step, selecting appropriate instruments depending upon the nature of survey. Second step, and the third step is organizing field survey operations. And fourth step is collecting and recording data from the field by taking linear and angular measurements. And fifth step is office work, taking calculations and plotting, etc. And this last step is taking care of instruments through periodic maintenance. However, the entire survey operations may be divided into three distinct stages. One is field work, and second one is office work, and third one is care and adjustment of the instruments. Next, we'll discuss about the plans and maps. What is meant by plan and a map? When the figure is drawn to small scale, then it is known as map. And when the figure is drawn to a large scale, then it is known as a plan. For example, map of a India or a state, etc. And the plan of a building or culvert, etc. are the plan. On the plan, generally only horizontal distance and directions are shown. On a topographical map, however, the vertical distances are also represented by contour lines. Next, we will discuss about the duties of surveyor, basic duties of surveyor. The basic duties of surveyor is records the field measurements in the field book. Necessary calculations. Second step is necessary calculations are done in respect of the areas and values. Third step is plot the plan or map to a suitable scale on the basis of field measurements and calculations. And from the plans and maps, from the plans, you can set out the works on the field from the plotted plans and sections. Okay, we'll stop it here.